Good morning, this is James with Finish Masters, and in this project we're actually finishing some kitchen cabinets for a customer, and I wanted to go ahead and bring about the attention of something that's kind of troubling that I see happening more and more often here in the industry. You have a lot of people that are supposedly professional painters or cabinet refinishers, and that's not the case. They're simply jumping into this particular market or industry or specialty because it's snowing outside in the winter months and they have no work, so they're trying to do something to stay busy, and good on them, but they're putting the health, safety, and risking huge liabilities by not knowing what they're doing. Now, I've seen either a 5-day video cabinet painting things that I've seen, and it's not happening. Here's the deal. They'll show videos. The cabinets are full of items with the plastic sheeting. Everything needs to be taken out of the cabinets. Everything in the kitchen needs to be removed. This is how you properly do it. The actual range hood is gone. Range is pulled out. The drawers emptied, right? All emptied out. Now, I've seen plenty of videos out there of other people that are I guess they're taking down the plastic sheathing with the customer's plates, dishes, silverware, cardboard items, cereal, food, etc. in those cabinets in the pantry that they've refinished or resprayed. These people do not know what they're doing. Most likely they have a public education where they just simply can't read or read technical data sheets, etc. Because if you pay attention to just the catalyst systems, and if they were properly trained on how to apply these coatings, they would not do what they're doing and what they're even videoing and showing people in a marketing video. For example, this is just one particular catalyst. It's harmful if it's inhaled. It causes serious eye irritation. They even say on this one it's covered up with the packaging. This is a Malaysia one. And it says get the victim immediate medical attention if you're exposed. They call you a victim. And these other painting that don't know what they're doing, they're making you the victim and your children the victims in your own home. So some of these paint systems that we use off gas, meaning that when they're catalyzed and polymerizing, they give off certain gases, and some of these gases will be isocyanates with that like a little cyanide to it, and they cause major respiratory issues. They can trigger huge asthmatic attacks and a bunch of other things too, as well as from prolonged exposure leading to sensitivities that you develop over time. So you want to make sure that everything is out of your home. In this area, the kitchen, it's properly masked off, properly ventilated, not just with a box fan, but with a fume extractor that can recycle, regenerate the air, and go ahead and take all of those contaminants that are coming off of it and capture them. Now, those systems cost thousands of dollars, and that's why a lot of people don't have it. And with these people that don't know what they're doing these days, jumping into this industry, trying to make a few extra bucks, they don't have the training, they don't have the background, they don't have the know-withal to do something the right way. So they're trying to cut costs because in their mind, it's kind of like a race to the bottom where the lowest bid wins. And that's part of the customer's fault too, because they're always after the lowest price. And so in order to get the lowest price, they have to cut corners, like you not taking everything out of your kitchen because it sounds less intrusive and less work for the homeowners to go and empty their kitchens out, their cabinets, etc. So they typically go with the cheaper price person that is exposing them to these harmful chemicals. And with the videos I've seen advertised, like a 5-day turnaround time to get your cabinets all painted in home, in your house, they're putting you at risk. Hands down, they're putting you at risk because they own material data safety sheets on these products alone. And this is just one product line, whether it's ICA, ICRO, if it's going to be Malaysia, if it's going to be ML Campbell or Chemcraft, all of these industrial coatings, even the UV spec ones, are going to have some sort of potential risk that you have to mitigate. And you have to do that properly. And in a 5-day rushed process, you don't want that. What you want is somebody that's going to take the cabinet doors and drawer fronts back to their shop to be sprayed in a spray booth so all those chemicals and fumes can be captured And keep in mind, the doors and drawers are the most square footage in that kitchen. The little face frames are very little. So when you have somebody in your home that's spraying the doors in your house, all of that extra chemical is evaporating into your home. You don't want that. That's just, let's be honest, it's stupid. You don't need to bring extra chemicals, plasticizers, resins, and a bunch of other harmful chemicals to off-gas into your home. Because when your dishes and your items are left in your cabinets or in the kitchen area where this is being done, this creates a small little microfilm on your dishes, on your food. This is not food safe, okay? These coatings are not food safe coatings to where if you consume them, they're not gonna cause serious harmful problems. These can cause epigenetic cancers that can come out too as well. So you have to keep all these things in mind. So if you come across somebody out there that's going to do these in your home, these cabinet doors, these drawers in your home in a 5-day process, you're warned. All right, they don't know what they're doing. They may know how to mix the paint and spray it, but they don't know how to protect you and how to be a true professional refinisher.